What's going on, everyone? Chris from PickDawgz.com here with your free pick in the Maryland Eastern Shore versus Norfolk State college basketball matchup going down Monday, February 5th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to PickDawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Maryland Eastern Shore and Norfolk State. Maryland Eastern Shore coming into this one 5-14 on the year, 6-10 against the number this season, ending up with a 63-53 loss at home at the hands of South Carolina State in their last matchup. While Norfolk State coming into this one 15-8 on the year, 9-9-1 against the number this season after a 65-64 win at home over Delaware State. Third straight game where they were laying at least 9 points and did not cover. Picked up double-digit wins in the previous two games against Morgan State and Coppin State, but couldn't do much more than get themselves the win and just missed out on the cover in those games as well. And now, Norfolk has to go back out on the road once again and take on a Maryland Eastern Shore team that I think is desperate for some signs of life. I mean, this is a Maryland Eastern Shore team that, let's call it what it is, for the better part of the last decade has been a bit of a laughing stock. They only had one win prior to last year where they had a winning record. That was in 2015 under Bobby Collins, and prior to that, that was only the second winning season that Maryland Eastern Shore has had in the last 26, 27 years, going back to 1997. So Maryland Eastern Shore not used to a ton of success, and even when they were having success last season, this is a Norfolk State team that still had their number. I mean, Norfolk State won the two meetings last year. Won the meeting at Maryland Eastern Shore by 3. Won the meeting in Norfolk by 11. Held Maryland Eastern Shore to 46 points in what was an 11-point victory for the Spartans in that game. And now, even with Maryland Eastern Shore being at home, I don't know if I love their chances in this game. I mean, Maryland Eastern Shore, the worst offensive team in the conference, in my opinion. They're second worst in offensive efficiency, but they are dead last in a lot of categories. Dead last in effective field goal percentage, offensive rebounding. They're dead last in 3-point shooting and 2-point shooting, and they're also third in the conference in free throw shooting, shooting 74%, but dead last in getting to the free throw line, dead last in free throw rate on offense. So not a lot going right for Maryland Eastern Shore here. Norfolk State, like I said, they've had some close calls on the road, but they are a much better team on the offensive end of the floor. Middle of the pack in offensive efficiency, the best team in the conference in offensive rebounding, second in getting to the foul line, around league average in 3-point and free throw shooting. They're third in 2-point shooting. So obviously the offensive edge here goes towards Norfolk State. And the defense, well, that's pretty much a wash. The one area where you have to be concerned for Norfolk State is their 3-point defense. They have the worst 3-point defense in the conference. And Maryland Eastern Shore shooting the third most threes in the conference. But again, when you're shooting 25.6% from 3-point range, you have potential to make a Norfolk State defense look a lot better than they've been performing. And I think Norfolk State due for some positive regression in that regard. Like I said, they're really good at defending the two. And if you take away the 2-point shot and you're not allowing teams to get to the free throw line like Norfolk State is, I mean, Norfolk State leads the conference in free throw rate allowed. They're not giving up a ton of free throws. That forces Maryland Eastern Shore to take their fair share of threes. And like I said, if you're making just over 25%, you're going to have a hard time winning a lot of basketball games. I know Norfolk State is dying to get back home, and they will after this game. But, man, I'll tell you, I just think that this is a spot where Norfolk State, even though they have to head out on the road for a single game, I think they still go out, get a win, then come back home for another couple games with a victory and keep the winning streak alive. So I'm going to take Norfolk State in this one. That's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.